scary.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
You can hear the bad boy. This right here is an SV6. I've had it for 5 years, it's my daily. This also right here is an SV6. One key difference though. It's supercharged. Yeah, the boys. You already know. Hey guys, welcome back to Wheelspin, where we bring the sickest cars from the streets straight to your screen, presented by myself, Yadu.
And Sunil.
Today we have a 2017 VF SV6 that is supercharged. Now, we've already reviewed 2 SV6s on this channel. Be sure to check those out. Links should pop up on the screen right now.
Now, taking a look at the front of this, it's a very familiar scene, right? It's an SV6 Series 2. I've taken a look at these before. Again, with this car, it looks great. I love the red paint. This has a full LED conversion all around, but stock standard from the front.
For sure, man. And taking a look at the rims, that's the next thing that's been done externally to this car. We have the Pro Drags right here. They're great, 20s, 245s at the front, 275s at the rear.
Back.
Taking a look at the back right here.
We have these amazing looking tail lights, the GTS tail lights. I really like it on the red.
Yeah.
It makes it really distinctive.
For sure, I love these aftermarket ones. They look great. Also at the bottom right there, we have an X-Force, full system, high flow cats, and it looks amazing.
It also sounds amazing.
For
That's
sure.
the biggest thing. It sounds amazing. Okay.
All right.
Well,
That
we're in a
works.
very familiar space.
Of course.
Right.
Wow, this feels like home.
Yeah, for the last 5 years,
For the last
right?
5 years.
Just before you start, one thing I will say is, it is just a very nice interior.
It
Every
is.
time I get in here, I don't really feel like it's dated or anything like that. You know, I've said this before. It's a very nice interior.
I think out of all the Holden interiors, this one's definitely like the one that's held the most.
Yes,
Right,
without a
so,
doubt. Without a
For
doubt.
sure. Few things I do want to mention because we've already taken a look at the interior.
Yeah, we have.
Again, if you haven't checked out the video, make sure you click that little button right there. Check
Perfect.
it out. But we have little SV6 inserts.
I have never seen that before.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But it also has like little ambient lighting in there, so it actually lights up at night.
At nighttime, looks awesome.
And-
Another thing that I wanted to, I know you were about to jump the gun,
Go for it.
was this bad boy right here,
Of
the
course.
supercharged.
That looks like it's straight out of like a Dodge, like
Yes.
like a Trackhawk,
Yeah, a
right?
Trackhawk.
But it looks sick. It actually blends very well in.
That's right. It actually
Right.
fits with the interior so nicely,
Yeah.
and it is supercharged. So
It is. You don't need a sign for it because you
Yeah,
can hear
you
it.
can
when
hear
you're
it.
driving. So without further ado, shall we?
let's get onto it.
Let's get
Let's
on to
go.
it. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, off the bat,
off the bat, it actually feels just like yours as well.
it does feel like,
Yeah.
like mine with like a little bit of like something in like the front.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it feels like.
I can tell that it's a lot more revvy
Yep.
than a stock.
You can hear
motor.
you can hear
You
it
can
growl
hear
a
it.
bit more.
Yeah,
Definitely a bit more growly.
it feels like I'm driving my car, like, but it feels like there's something more to it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what this is, right?
That's right. It is your car, except with something very special. There's a lot of bottom end torque.
Yeah, there is.
It's such a great mix because you just don't expect that from this. It's at the end of the day such a sleeper. Like, you don't know that this thing is putting out 315 kilowatts and close to 700 newton meters of torque.
It's not where it's to a point where you feel like a drastic difference.
Yeah.
Below, obviously, because this being a centrifugal supercharger.
Yep.
It does take some time to build boost. Even though it's belt driven,
Yep.
it can sometimes have a bit of a delay, which is exactly what it feels like, because low end, it has a little bit more spice to it,
Yep.
but it feels fairly same. Looking back to the other SV6s that we reviewed, one had, I think it was solid engine bounce.
Yep.
Not as responsive as that, obviously. But the other one with the throttle controller, it feels
Similar to that.
one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like that was all of your car's power and it's not even doing much. Yep. Woo!
Top end is where it really comes alive.
Oh, it pulls. Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, it pulls.
It pulls.
Every gear
It
change.
pulls,
Yeah,
man.
this is completely different. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, it's there. Whew.
It feels very responsive.
Very responsive.
Very responsive. It's really like woken up the car.
Yep.
And
Wherever the car was lagging, right, when it came to the power delivery, it's there now.
it is.
Yeah,
It's
right?
there.
It's there. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yep. Ah, you can hear the bad boy.
Oh, it's
Come
so
on.
nice. It is very nice.
Oh, it definitely pulls you back in your seat.
It does.
Wow.
It again, higher up the road range.
Do you know what it feels like? It feels like literally like an SS just pulling that weight.
Yeah.
Big hauler.
Big hauler.
Right?
And you've got that like
Yeah.
raw supercharger.
That's right.
noise just
That's right.
Cruising through, and you can really hear
You can
it.
really hear
It's
it.
not shy about
No.
it whatsoever.
It's not. So
That's
nice.
one thing I did want to say. In my car, when you pull to about when you pull.
Yep. When you pull.
And you let go of the gas, it has like this weird, almost immediate way of just that power's gone.
Yep.
In this thing, when the flutter goes off, it doesn't depreciate that power.
No, it doesn't,
The
no.
power like goes down a while after I let my foot go.
Yep.
Which is one thing I didn't notice.
Another thing is, you've just done that pull there, and it's just gone back to just being a normal SV6,
It has.
right?
It has.
It's not trying to kill you. It's also not, like hard to maneuver around or the throttle or anything like that. It feels like you fit right in. Damn. Joel's putting in some work at the back.
He is.
And that car is not slow.
Yeah, Joel's in the Mark
He's in the Mark
which
X.
we've also reviewed.
That's right.
Click it here if you want to check it out. That thing is ridiculously
Quick.
fast,
Yeah.
and I can leave him.
And the one thing is, Yaru can't leave him in his car.
I
But in
can't.
this car, it's a complete different story. It also roars. That high flow catback is amazing. But you can easily daily this.
Yeah, without a
And the craziest fact about this is that this thing is doing better on fuel with the supercharger. So it's just more incentive to just go get the supercharger.
Let's actually just put it on cruise, right? Cruise is not on. Cruise on. Let's put it on cruise control at 80. Okay. Now I normally get around about 9.
Yep.
8 in these conditions.
That's right.
And we're sitting at 7.
That is crazy.
7.3. I'm impressed.
Very
I'm very
impressed.
impressed because, as I was mentioning this before, you can pick one of these up anywhere from 16 for like
Yeah,
high Ks
high
to up
Ks.
to like 28, 27
Low case.
low Ks,
Yeah.
right? And like these motors, they run forever if you service
No,
them
they
properly.
literally do, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, the supercharger kit, we're not going to quote exactly what the owner paid. However, you're looking at, as per their website,
Yep.
Anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000, right?
Yep.
So, in terms of like that combined with like an 18 or
Yeah.
$20,000 car, you're paying sub 30 grand for something that
Pulls like
that
this.
moves like this. So
Yeah.
the fact that
For that 30K package, you're getting a supercharged V6 with close to 700 Newton meters and above 300 kilowatts, and that's a solid package. Plus, you also maintain fuel economy for day-to-day driving. It honestly is an ultimate package.
For sub 30K, you can pick one of these up, put the kit on, and it's fully done. Or you can pick up an SS with high Ks. And it's probably going to be a 6 liter, not even going to be a 6.
No, yeah, the LS3, that's right, yeah.
The LS3, you're looking at 60 plus, 65 plus.
Yeah.
So, you know, the fact that you can get one of these and even make that much power, 315 kilowatts, 700 Newton meters, like the amount of money you have to put into an SS to get to that.
Yeah. Wow. Especially in V6s or straight 6s, you chuck on, you know, a supercharger or a turbo, you do need to do a bit of work to the motor or to the transmission. But these things can just handle it straight out of the box.
They can.
Just crazy.
It's crazy, they don't advertise it.
Yeah.
This transmission is rated much higher.
Yep,
Much
correct.
higher.
Much higher. Yeah. Put the window up. The power band is there. It's definitely not as laggy as the other SV6s. I'll tell you that. It's not. Like, it gets up to speed, because I could tell before when I've driven other SV6s, like, that the low end torque wasn't there. Low end torque has definitely been improved. This feels like a different, this completely feels like a different motor, dude. The way it's running. Yeah.
Really takes you back.
Yes. You know the craziest thing in this is, compared to yours, right? Is when you said when you let go, the power goes. In this thing, the power keeps building. Yeah, the power keeps building. It kept pushing forward.
Building,
yeah, it kept pushing forward. It is quick. It is. Wow, we just did that whole stretch. This thing, this thing's definitely changed the way that this car moves. Its power, it's changed a lot of things. And the craziest thing is, all you've done is just slapped on a supercharger. That's it, and you're ready to go.
That's the thing.
That's the best part.
That's the thing.
Yeah. That's the best part.
There's no work done to the motor, and it's capable of this.
There you go. It roars.
Alright, so now we hit 80
Wow.
Ks.
Wow. No, I'm not even joking. That supercharger keeps pulling it.
Yeah.
Keeps pulling it, because I just let go of the throttle, it kept going quicker.
Definitely not something you would give
That,
to someone who doesn't know how to do
that's
it.
right, no you wouldn't. Because they'd expect to get into this thing and just mang it, right? Or just send it, and it hooks up fine. But it's when you let go, and it just keeps going, that's where it gets you.
It is a death wish for P-platers.
Yes, it is.
If you're fresh 18 and you get this done, to
It
your
is a death wish.
SV6,
Facts.
you better know what you're doing, because if you send this like a normal SV6, you'll be in a ditch or a pond.
Absolutely.
So-
Absolutely. Wow. Did you see when I let go of the throttle, it kept going?
Yeah. I
Did you
get
feel that?
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it's
Wow.
just an excess boost.
I'm currently in 4th,
Yeah.
right?
What
At 60,
yeah.
at 80. It's at 2,500, it's ready to go. I'm not even doing much throttle there, right? Light work. It's light work for this thing right now. Wow, I'm thoroughly impressed by this car. Thoroughly impressed.
You are creeping very much into SS territory.
Yeah.
The stock SS.
Oh, in terms of it pulling,
This will blast through the 6 liters,
yeah.
and it will definitely keep up with those LS3.
I mean, technically speaking, right, when you get an SV6, right, and you've advised me before, you can do two things to it to push it, above 300 kilowatts. It's either do an LS3 swap, or you get the supercharger. But the key differences in those two things is the monetary,
Yeah, $10,000
right?
difference.
That's right, the monetary value, which is close to, if you want that LS3 swap, you're going to be paying above $22,000.
Yeah.
Right, above $22,000. And then, I mean, with this bad boy, I mean, you're probably going to spend less than 10 and you're sorted. you're good to go.
And you have the novelty of owning
That's
one
right.
of the fastest V6s.
Correct.
This has to be one of the fastest V6s.
This genuinely has scared me. This is great. Like a day-to-day V6, right? There's not many day-to-day V6s that do this. Yeah, throughout the rev, just torque is just there throughout the rev range. Oh, yeah, its low-end pickup is amazing. Come on.
It's a full Vortex V3 supercharger kit. Comes with the intercooler. You can also get it non-intercooled. It's running 7 PSI with the intercooler, and there's an SS right there.
Yeah, there's an SS right there. About to get chopped.
And that's all that's been done. That's all that's been done. Aside from that, you may be looking at spark plugs, coil pack, but that's about it. That's all that's been done.
No. That Mark X can't keep up. Joel's trying. I can tell he's trying.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying. I also just took off. He also took off. This thing hooks up.
It does.
This thing hooks up.
It does. It's a freight train, bro. It's a freight train.
But it's just baffled me, right? Because it's an SV6 that's just fully stock, right? Internal stock, everything's just stock, but there's just no wheel spin. Just goes straight. That's it, like a rocket.
You know, is this for someone who's considering buying an SS or buying an SV6 and putting a supercharger on it?
Look, I feel like somebody who wants to buy an SS isn't buying an SS because they're buying the SS because of the V8.
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't think it's necessarily for those people.
No.
Who this does target to is, if you're like me,
Right.
come out of your
you've
peak
got an
plates,
SV6, yeah.
You've got an SV6.
That's right.
Or you're getting like an incredible deal on an SV6 from like a family member or something like that. You have access to one, and you want to push a lot of power, especially coming out of your P plates. This is a great choice.
That's right. That's right.
Because you're only going to be spending around, yeah, like I said, 10 to 12k out of pocket. Which I say only, but you got to keep in mind you're getting around about 115 kilowatts more at the wheels than a stock SV6,
Correct.
which is an incredible difference.
that brings me to the next point. What do we give if they do come onto us?
Yes, the
If
boys
the
in
Cobras are
blue.
in the back
That's right.
and they're chasing after this car.
Well, one thing now, they're going to be able to keep up, I'll tell you that. If you're in P's, right, and you've got your P plates up and you're driving this with a supercharge, yeah, I'm going to give it a 4. You're probably going to get pulled over. But if you're just day-to-day driving, you get your full license and everything, you're fine. You're fully fine. And if you're not being an idiot in it, you're also fine, because they just look like normal SV6s.
So that brings us to an end for today's review of the supercharged 2017 SV6 Series 2. Let's address the biggest thing, right? That drive, wow. On paper,
amazing, amazing. One thing I wanted to really highlight about this car and the SV6 was its power loss issues.
Yeah.
Right? You know, in the lower rev bands, there's just no power, but with that supercharger slapped on it, it solved those problems. And this thing is just a big hauler. Wow, I am so impressed.
It pulls like a
So
freight train.
impressed.
It's absolutely insane. And yeah, like I agree. That lower power band, you know, I've driven that thing every day for like 5 years. And yeah, the lower power bands, the torque is just not as punchy as like the V8,
not.
but this thing fixes it for
This thing
sure.
fixes
And
it.
when you get high up in the rev band, wow, it's like a
It's
freight train.
amazing.
It's
It's
literally
amazing.
like a freight train.
Now that wraps everything up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Keep commenting, do your thing. Peace out.
Catch you guys later. Sick. Mike's on.